On February 20th, 2003, there was a concert hosted by the Great White. It was more than 100 people in that concert, all just dancing and having fun. The last thing on their mind would be the building catching on fire. The concert took place in West Warwick, Rhode Island, and it was hosted by the Great White, a rock band. The whole building was brought by two brothers, Michael and Jeffrey. They knew it was going to be a big concert and asked for the people as well. But what they didn't know was that there was going to be a big fire in this very building. And there's going to be lots of people killed in this very building as well. Everyone was hyped. They were all throwing up signs, drinking, smoking, playing games, and all that. It was a blast for them. All this had happened before the band had performed. Great White had finally performed to hundreds of people. They all cheered as the band group had performed. They performed Desert Moon, a single produced by Great White. During the concert, pyrotechnics were set off by Daniel Bicchio, who was the tour manager. However, there were acoustic foams, which are known to be flammable. When he had set those pyrotechnics off on both sides at the back of the stage, he had not realized that those pyrotechnics were gerbs, a device that produces a controlled spray of sparks. Those gerbs were the main reason why the fire had started. The sparks from the gerbs had ignited the foams. The crowd had seen the flames on the wall above the stage. However, they all thought the flames were a part of the act. That was until the fire had reached the ceiling and a huge cloud of smoke broke out. They realized it was out of control. You could hear one of the singers speaking into the microphone and calmly saying, "Wow, that's not good." The band abruptly left the stage as the fire alarm blared in the background. The station had no sprinkler system installed, and the fire alarm was not connected to the local fire department. The fire quickly spread throughout the building, and thick smoke began to fill up the whole station. The building had only 4 exits, causing a bottleneck as crowds tried to escape. Most people were heading for the front door, mainly because it was the entrance to the station. The hallway was narrow and the exit was blocked by people, which led to a crowd crush. This resulted in deaths and injuries. The fire department had been already called by then, but it was too late for others. About 100 people were killed out of 400 in that building, and around 200 were injured. And some people had died in the hospital afterward. Both the brothers Jeffrey and Michael, along with Daniel Bicchio, were charged with manslaughter. They all had accepted plea deals. Daniel Bicchio pleaded guilty to 100 counts of misdemeanor manslaughter. Michael and Jeffrey pleaded no contest, and both of the brothers went to prison. All these deaths could have been prevented if the building had a fire sprinkler system that could contain the fire while everyone escaped safely.